This is a 2017 Jayco Eagle HT 29.5 BHDS. BHDS stands for bunkhouse dual slide. The front slide is a wardrobe and linen closet plus a little window, a couple drawers, we'll see that in a minute. The rear slide is a dinette and couch. And you will notice that that window right there is broken at the moment. On order is a brand new entire window from Jayco, and hopefully will be here soon, but that will be replaced before sale. Just do a quick walk around. We see rear storage compartment here and here. Ladder. Bike rack does not come with it. A rear bumper for sewer storage. These two rear windows are for the bunks in the back. One long, I think 19-foot awning on the unit. Outdoor kitchen, outdoor fridge, water heater, fridge. Entrance, 3 steps. Pass-through storage, batteries compartment, front storage, JT strong arm, stabilizers on the front. I do have the rears as well, just never installed them. More ride pin box with a rubber dampener in it, much better than a standard fixed pin box. Freshly washed. As far as sealant goes, maintenance, since I've owned it, constantly maintaining the seals. I use ProFlex RV clear sealant along all of the seals to make sure there are no water intrusions anywhere. Maintain the seals on the slide. So I've gone around all on the outside and sealed up everything, even along the corner trim. I put a bead of clear sealant to make sure that there's no water getting in. Now this back compartment here is a nice big storage area. As you can see, it's pretty full with our stuff right now. Most of the stuff will be removed. There's a few things that would stay with the rig. It's fairly deep, probably about 5 feet deep in there, and it's the same compartment on the back accessible here. I can't get into it because of the bike rack at the moment. 30 amp connection. It has one AC. Here's the furnace. This connection, sewer connection on the back side here, is for the gray tank on the outdoor kitchen. We have 2 hose carriers, sewer hose carriers on here. Goodyear endurance radials, 16-inch wheels. Upgraded the suspension in the spring of 2022 to 6,000 pound springs, 1/2-inch shackles, wet bolts as well. That was not stock. It did stock come with the Moride CR E3000 stabilizer, not stabilizers. Is that the stabilizer? Equalizer. Slam latches on the pass-through storage. This sewer connection here is for the gray tank valve over back there, which is the kitchen. This gray tank valve here, which is the bathroom, and that black tank there for the bathroom. I also have a Valterra gate valve on the exterior, which most rigs should have. This is the docking station where all of the water and cable connections go. So black tank flush, fresh water connection. This lever allows you to choose between tank fill and city water connection. A connection for a pump. I did put an Ethernet connector port here as well. Haven't used it yet. This is an outdoor shower. Pass-through storage is very big. Has fishing pole hangers here, hangers for hoses. Most of this stuff again is going to come out. Will not go with the sale. A light. Access door, which is not stock. I added that after the fact. Accesses the water pump and get to access the valves for winterizing and sterilizing the water system, and also for the country fill, which is what they call it when you need to add more water from a bucket or a tub of some sort. rig has a GVWR of 9,995 pounds. Both gross axle weight rating is 4,400 pounds. Cargo capacity of 1,242 pounds. This camper is rated per Jayco to be towed by a half-ton, but I would be better to tow it with a 3/4 ton or better. Two 30-pound propane tanks, automatic switching gas valve. I had both tanks turned on. One of them, I think the rear is empty now, so or maybe the front is empty, so I just switched them over. Front storage here is more for dirty stuff. We put our rugs, blocks, other stuff in here, quite big. Landing gear switch, able to plug in 20 amps of solar here if you want. Portable storage device. Spare tire is brand new. The tires on this rig were brand new in March of 2022, Goodyear Endurance, and I replaced all 5, so the spare as well. Battery box is locked. Right now there are two 6-volt golf cart batteries for a total 235 amp hours. Single key for all the locks around the whole rig. Battery disconnect. I do have the Victron battery monitor, Bluetooth device as well, which is what that shunt is there. And then 2 Duracell 235 amp batteries, amp hour capacity 235 amps, 6 volts in series, I believe makes it 12 volts. Here's the other side of the pass-through storage. Again, a light here. There's a cable TV connection here, 120 volt connection. I have my battery charger sitting there. You can bring a cord up from below into the compartment. Good spot for a fire extinguisher storage as well. Lots of storage possibilities all the way through. This pass-through storage is actually really, really big. Steps are in good shape. Water heater is good. Works fine on both gas and electric. Good amount of tread on the tires. You can see the suspension is in good shape. MotorRide CRE 3000 equalizer, and then the 1/2-inch shackles and wet bolts. The outdoor refrigerator runs off of 120. You have to be plugged into shore power. And a bunch of storage, liquor cabinet, whatever you want to put out here. Outdoor TV works just fine. There are 3 TVs on this unit. Storage up in the back, I just realized it was there this year after a year and a half of owning it. Outdoor kitchen. More like outdoor sink. Storage compartment, I put all my propane hoses in here and garbage bags. Comes with a flexible spout and also a hose. This gray tank, or this valve here, is for the outdoor kitchen gray tank. And then there's an outdoor cook stove burner, 2-burner stove. We use it for making coffee when we're boondocking. The outdoor sink is wonderful for cooking while camping. Blackstone, always using washing hands, throwing raw meat on a Blackstone or grill. Great to wash your hands. Rear stabilizer switch here. fresh water tank drain, fresh water tank overfill. Again, here's those flexible sewer valve, or sorry, there's the sewer storage pipes. There is one LP connection there, quick connect, and another one back here. So 2 propane quick connects. It does come with a remote for controlling the devices. For instance, the awning, you can bring it back in. Now the reception isn't that great, so you got to be pretty close to the unit, but you're able to. Looks really nice for viewing the slides as you're sliding them out if you want to make sure you're not hitting a tree or something. This remote controls the outdoor light, slide 1 and 2, and then the rear stabilizer and the front landing gears. Comes with screen door, access to the, which has a nice convenient handle for opening and closing, locks, handrail, the Mopica is going to be removed, but it comes with the sensors. Got a 3rd tank of water. Black tank is always fun to deal with. Gray tank 2, exterior light 1, water pump, electric water heater, propane gas heater, slide 1, slide 2, there's no 3 or 4, and then awning. Main light switch, key holder, this is where the remote is stored. Upgraded kitchen faucet. Turn the water pump on. Propane sensor. There's a storage compartment down here below. Lots of storage in there. If you're crafty, you could put a drawer here if you wanted to. Move some stuff around, you could have a nice drawer there as well. Fire extinguisher. This is not a factory option. Nice counter extension that I built. Just adds a little more counter space. We use it quite often. 3 drawers in the kitchen. Here's the converter and fuse and breaker panel. Oven actually works really well. We have cooked a lot of things, cookies, crescent rolls, etc. in there. Gas burner stove, 3 burner gas stove here with a board that goes over the top of it, and this works on the igniter just fine. Microwave, we can see the refrigerator is working great. So this is the refrigerator, this is the freezer. Here's the sensor for the fridge and the door. And then the freezer sensor is just right on top of the ice cream. So we do keep ice cream and everything in here. Everything's nice and solid. Storage above. More storage for things. This is not factory. From the factory, this panel was screwed on, but I put hinges on it that match very closely to what was in this thing. So we have more storage for, it's actually the back of the water heater, but more storage for kitchen items. By the TV, we have a large pantry up above. Lots of storage area for pantry items. TV pulls out for more storage on the back side. We actually put our coffee grinder back here on the last trip. Pull this out while I remember. TV works on internet. Well, if you have we put our Kindle Fire Stick on it, but works over the air and cable connection. Little storage area below. Actually, I put a power strip in there for charging tablets and stuff. The radio, we honestly really never use it much. It has, I think, 3 different zones, speakers in the ceiling, outside, master throughout speakers in the ceiling throughout the rig. Storage below, and as you remember on the back side is the outdoor refrigerator, so it's only so deep. A lot of our coffee stuff goes in here. In the bunk room, this unit has all 29.5 BHDSs, a sliding rear door, which is really nice for privacy for the kids or to allow them to keep sleeping while we get up in the morning. Snaps shut for travel. Two really big bunks. Actually could sleep 2 adults on these bunks, although you might feel claustrophobic, but kids are just great. Kids love it. Lots of storage area for their stuff. Actually a TV connection over there in the corner and TV mount, which we have never used. Rear window, rear clothing area, hangers on top, and then drawers on the bottom. Another drawer down here for more stuff. And then underneath this bunk, there's actually more storage, of course. So lots of room for storage. I've seen some people put actually a drawer in here as well, because that goes back into that storage under the bunk, and to make that a little more accessible. The furnace is behind this grate here. And now we're looking at the main slide. It's a pretty long slide. Storage above the couch. Lights work just fine. Everything works in this rig. Couch is a trifold sofa, so allows people to sleep on it if you need to, and if you needed to, the bed does, or the dinette does turn into a bed as well. Storage underneath each of the dinette seats with bins for access, and also you can remove the cushions and access the stuff inside the dinette as well. All these windows have opening. These 2 crank out. That one goes up and down. That slides. This is an emergency exit. This is the only fixed window in the slide. That's emergency exit. All of the windows in the bunkhouse open up, crank open. That window cranks open as well. That works. You can see me. As you can see here, we have ducted AC, so intake are the 2 big vents there, and then the AC comes out these littler vents. Fire extinguisher. There's the intake for the AC. TV antenna adjustments. Lots of spots for hooks. We hang our raincoats there. Stairs. Here's the Victron battery monitor. The converter in this unit is a 3 or 5 stage converter for charging the batteries, so it has fast charge, stable, and then some other slow charging, and then maintaining the batteries as well. Upgraded residential thermostat, runs both the heat and AC and fan. Access to the bathroom right here. Toilet paper hanger. This window is fixed, but it has a nice shade in it. Upgraded max fan with a remote. See here. Automatically opens and closes. Allows you to control it through the buttons on the unit or through the remote. Max fan, this is the deluxe, the highest end one you can get. Electronic everything. Switch for 1 is behind the mirror. Switch 2 is the main light, and switch 3 is a blue light above the shower. Nice medicine cabinet. These little containers were good for holding stuff in its place. Upgraded faucet in the bathroom here. as well. Upgraded, actually it's a metal sink, really lightweight. Storage underneath the sink. Porcelain toilet. Nice radius shower. I'm 6 feet tall and I fit just fine in there. Have no issues taking a shower. Clamped shut for travel. And then I'll back up a little bit. That is the master here and also master here. So from the master you can access the bathroom in 2 ways, which is nice. This door does slide shut just like the bedroom door, all the way shut like so. Allows for privacy, but it also adds space and room when you're in the master. Here's our linen closet. We store towels and such in there and toiletries. And then the closet for where we hang most of our clothes and then put some folded ones on the bottom. Nice big storage area. Let me turn the light on in here. Another drawer below the window in the slide. And then a light above the window. And if we move back into the bathroom and look at the master bed, we have storage on the left, storage on the right, and the little cabinets on the left and the right. And then there's some little hidden storages alongside the bed down below the cabinets and the base on either side. Now the bed's a little bit offset in this rig because the slide has to close and the bed stays in the place, but you still have access to the bed when you travel, which is nice. Storage underneath the bed. Can fit quite a few things in there. We put our uni in there when we bring it, and shoes and things like that. Upgraded floor vents with dampeners on them as well, all throughout the whole rig. Emergency exit window there. Crank open window on this side. 120 charging volt port on this side. Just if you're in shore power, you can use that. Radiant lights. They're blue on one click and hold it down to turn white and then off. Got a nice big storage alongside for odds and ends and clothes. On this side of the bed there's a USB port for charging and also a cigarette 12 volt port here, and then also shore power plug. Can't have enough hooks, and a third TV in the bedroom as well. Here we have another vent. All it is a vent. We put a pillow in there for noise. Actually really never open it at all. It's always there. And that's it. Door shuts. Let's walk on through. And that's the grand tour of the 2017 29.5 BH DS. Overall, the unit is in really, really nice shape. There are a few floor squeaks here and there. This thing is sitting on aluminum framing, and sometimes the screws kind of come a little loose. Not much you can do about it. It's not soft from wetness or anything. It's just from moving on it, stepping on it in the high traffic areas like in front of the sink. There's one little squeak every now and then by the entrance door, but there's no leaks in it. It's just from using it. And then another one here, and if you read on the forums, this one always makes noise in front of the shower, even on 2022s and 2023s they do it. It's just on some thin aluminum bracing floor joists. go up on the roof and check that out. So I'm very meticulous on maintenance on the roof. That's where you can get a lot of bad problems. One of the things that I noticed this spring was there was a loose screw on the attic or the ladder connection point here, and opened up a spot here. So I grabbed some more lap sealant, topped it off. Sometimes clean up the old stuff. A little bit of heat and it's really easy to remove the lap sealant. The roof is in overall very good condition. I'm always up here checking all of the lap sealant, make sure there isn't any voids or holes. This roof is walkable. Here's the Max fan from Max Air. TV antenna. There's a skylight in the bathroom. It does have solar connections here, but no solar on the roof. There's the bedroom fan or bedroom vent. One of the key things with owning an RV is making sure you're inspecting all of the seals on a monthly, bi-monthly basis, checking them out, making sure that they're still good. And that's one thing I've learned in my years of owning RVs, is just getting up, looking things over, look for points of entry for water. I see we got a pine cone on top of this slide we'll have to get off. Get the leaf blower and blow it off. But yeah, everything's good in shape. AC works well. You can see that it was running today. Water coming out of it. This unit has served us well. We've taken it to Florida, to Disney. That was a 3,300 mile trip. And this year we took it to out west, Yellowstone Glacier, Grand Tetons. That was a 4,200 mile trip. No problems. Never one problem driving it or going down the highway. Trip went flawless except for the stone hitting the window on this last trip. But again, that's going to be fixed before the sale occurs. Ordered the new window through a Jayco dealer and coming directly from Jayco. It's a very good unit. We're just looking to upgrade to something a little bit bigger for our family, for more longer travels, something a little newer. This would be good for anybody looking to do any local camping. The upgraded batteries with the 235 amp hours are good for boondocking. We go quite often to the state parks with no power, and with a little bit of generator during the day, can last all weekend. Honestly, probably could last 2 or 3 days without having any problems, but I run the generator just to make sure we're topped off before we go to bed. And I would not hesitate, if we needed to, leave tomorrow to go to California or go cross country. Tows very, very well with the More Ride hitch or pin box. Actually relatively light. It's only about 10,000 pounds. Let's load it up. Pulls really well with my F350. Probably would pull really well with an F250 or similar. I probably could get away with an F150, but be better shape with a 3/4 or 1 ton pickup.